At 7:46, former colleague of ours, very creative man, has a video up on YouTube that is all the rage right now. So we want to find out the backstory. John Sanfilippo used to work with us at one time, years ago. Morning, John.
Good morning.
How are you today?
I'm great, thank you.
And at one point, Johnny, I was your boss, right?
That's true.
And I have that great quote where one time I looked over and I saw you weren't doing anything, and I shouted out, I see in action.
I see in action.
We will never forget that.
Yes. So you got wise. You got out from underneath Shauna and her dictatorship in the newsroom, and you got your own business now, Tyton Sound. And I know you did this last year. Explain. Of course, resident of Kingston, and for years going over the causeway.
Mm-hmm. Well, yeah, even as a little kid, my brothers and I, our parents would take us on car trips, and we would always hum along with that bridge. The three of us would just sit there going, and it was just a great sound. And more recently, I thought, every time you drive across, you get a different pitch depending on your speed. So I thought we could probably do something musical with this. And last year we did something similar, just a very simple one. We did Ode to Joy, and then in the last few weeks we did O Canada, and it seems to have caught on.
Yes, all right. So we'll give you a little. This is just obviously the audio, but the South Causeway. And of course, in the video, you see constantly cars going back and forth across the causeway. So how many trips did you make back and forth across the LaSalle Causeway to do this?
We made a lot of trips. We probably did well over a dozen passes just doing audio, and then over a dozen passes just recording video with just a camera hanging out the back of the truck or off to the side. And Jared, the camera guy, felt car sick by the end of it.
So you just drive across, turn around, and then go back the other way, or
that's it? Yeah. Kept
people
going back and forth, back and forth.
And did you catch anybody's attention? Like, what are those guys? Why do they keep going back and forth across the causeway?
Yeah, I think we probably looked the creepiest when the camera was pointing directly out the back at somebody behind us. That was a little strange. And at one point, we were sort of off to the side of the bridge. There's that kind of paved area, and the gentleman that works the bridge there kind of came out and said, well, what are you guys up to? But he didn't. He was cool, though. He didn't seem to mind.
As soon as you explained your project, which made probably a whole lot of sense. Well, you see, we're going over the causeway a million times because we wanted to sing O Canada.
We totally skipped that.
Oh, okay. I was wondering.
Like 10 minutes to explain it. It's easier. It takes half the time to see it than it does to explain what it was.
Exactly.
What are you doing? We're like, just making a video, and that seemed to be enough, so we just left it alone.
Just left it at that. That was fine.
Yeah.
It's very creative, and whatever it is, a minute 40, give or take, or a minute 30, and, it's O Canada, but it's the LaSalle Causeway. But it also, it sounds like the lyrics, or is that just in my mind?
No, it was designed to sound that way. Yeah, we thought of even adding subtitles, but then we're like, well, it's bilingual if we don't add subtitles, so we'll leave those out.
That's true. That's a good thought. And of course, we're like a couple of weeks to Canada Day, so this is the timing is, as they say, impeccable.
The timing was deliberate. We did want it to coincide with Canada Day, and we got it on time.
It's only been up for a couple of days. And, of course, there was an article in the Wig this morning about you guys. And, and it's funny because Shauna had talked about it yesterday. And I had seen, because we're friends on Facebook, and I had seen that you had posted something about it the other day. And I remember the thing that you mentioned, the Ode to Joy that you did last year. I thought this would be kind of interesting. And then Shauna talked about it off air yesterday. It's like, we'll get around and we'll talk to that. And
then, of course, everybody jumped on it. Right. And I thought, great.
Blew right up, yeah.
All of a sudden today, it's all over the place. The Wig's got it, and everyone's on Facebook. Oh, you got to see this thing.
Now, do you have an upcoming project for the LaSalle Causeway? Another song that you'd like the bridge to sing?
We haven't planned on it, but maybe we'll find something fun to do down the road. We'll see.
So you're not taking requests at this time?
No, not yet.
The LaSalle Causeway greatest hits?
What would you like to hear, Shauna?
Ooh, well, you got to do Smoke on the Water, obviously. I mean, that's a no-brainer. I mean, that's easy, right? You'll be having fun with that. John Sanfilippo will, of course, post a link on our Facebook and Twitter and all that stuff for people that haven't not found it yet. Tyton Sound and your buddy, his company is
Shoreline Productions.
Shoreline Productions. He did the video, you did the audio, and it's really cool, really creative, and very Kingston, which is awesome. Thanks, John.
Thanks, guys.